Hi everyone, it's me Sammy. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. Hope you're all having an amazing day, whatever it is you're doing. As you can see behind me, Asda's just dropped off my weekly food shop, so we're going to do another weekly food shop haul, guys. We're going to run through how much I spent, what I picked up, and what meals I'm planning to make this week. So if you do enjoy this video, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. Also consider subscribing down below, it would mean a lot to me. And without further ado, let's dive into it. So let's run through the overall cost of this shopping first and foremost. So my shopping total was £76.24. I had multi-buy savings of £1.82, and then I had an Asda rewards voucher for 50p off, making my total today £73.92. I gave a substitute back and I also had one missing item today, and the Asda rewards voucher that I used was actually a 50p off bakery when you spend £4.50, so that's what I've saved there. And also I gave back a lemon, which was 24p. They sent me a lemon instead of a lime. And also I had a missing item of 16 mini blueberry muffins. So let me just quickly calculate how much that actually came to. So my actual total that I spent today after I'm going to get my refunds back was £71.74. So I'm massively under budget this week. Normally I have a budget of up to £100 to spend for me and my 3 kids. So it's all the food and non-food items that I need from the grocery store for me and my 3 children. I've got 2 sons that are 9 and 12 years old, and I've got a daughter who is almost 2 next week actually. So yeah, my budget's up to £100, but I've come massively under budget this week, which is handy because I've got party food and everything else to buy next week for my daughter's birthday party. But that's going to be a whole separate order. I don't have any party food on this. So let's dive in and see what I actually got for my money, starting with my frozen items. Just one frozen item this week, and that is some sliced mixed peppers to go with one of my dinners. And yeah, I'm going to pop this in the freezer now because it's massively defrosting, and then we'll dive into the chilled items. I've got a 6 pint of whole milk. I've got 2 bottles of fruit juices. You guys know I absolutely love these. I think they're 2 for £3.48, I believe. And I've got 1 pineapple juice and 1 apple and mango juice. It's been a couple of weeks since I've had these and I've missed them loads, so I'm glad I've got these on my shopping this week. I've got a packet of 250 grams of lean beef steak mince. I'm going to be using this in an enchilada pasta bake this week, which I'm very excited about. I've got some dry cured salami for the boys' sandwiches for lunches this week, and then I've got 2 of the chilled snack range. I absolutely love these. They're perfect for little snacky bits on the side of lunches. I've got some roast chicken flavour bites, and I've got 16 savoury mini eggs, which are like Scotch eggs but with egg mayonnaise instead of egg in the middle, and these are 2 for £3.50 in the chilled range. Absolutely love them, can't go without them. I've got a packet of ready roll puff pastry for a pie that I'm making this week. I'm making a chicken and broccoli pot pie, but like a cheats version, so we'll dive into that to make it super cheap. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be using my puff pastry for this week. I've also got a 500 gram pot of Greek style yogurt. This is going to be used in my dessert this week. It's actually my birthday this week on Tuesday, which I'm super excited about. But I'm going to be making myself a frozen cheesecake for my birthday cake, so that is going to be used for that. I'm also going to be featuring that on Meals I Made This Week as our special dessert this week. If you haven't seen my Meals I Made This Week series, definitely check it out. It's great for meal inspiration and budget friendly recipes and everything like that. At the beginning of every week I upload this, my weekly food shop haul, and at the end of the week I upload Meals I Made This Week, where I show you 4 dinners and 1 dessert that I've made throughout the week for me and the kids. I break down portion sizes, you'll see the price per meal, and you'll see a point of view of me actually cooking it and going through all of the recipe and how I make it. So yeah, if you do want to see the frozen cheesecake, the enchilada pasta bake, and loads more dinners in that, then definitely check out that series. I've got some Mexicana cheddar slices. So this is cheddar cheese with chilies running through it, absolutely delicious. I'm going to be putting that on top of our enchilada pasta bake. I've then got some lighter garlic and herb soft cheese just for lunches and stuff, and then some spreadable slightly salted butter as well, just because this is my favourite butter and I absolutely love it and I needed some more. It's a perfect Lurpak dupe for more than half the price of Lurpak, so yeah, can't go wrong with that. We have so many vegetables, so let's run through them quickly. I've got a packet of 4 baking potatoes for jacket potatoes this week. I'll do them with either tuna mayo or beans and cheese. I've got a 2 kilo bag of Maris Piper potatoes. I'm going to be using this for mashed potato this week to go alongside our chicken and broccoli pot pie. I've got a head of broccoli to go inside that pie. I've got some mushrooms and some courgettes. The courgettes I'm going to use in a tuna and courgette ouzo. It's basically like a tuna mayo pasta, but I'm going to be using ouzo instead of pasta, and loads of courgette in there. And then we've got some mushrooms that I'm going to be putting inside a jerk inspired pineapple rice, which is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Got a mix of salad, vegetables and onions here. So we've got a packet of 6 salad tomatoes, Got a packet of 3 red onions and a packet of 3 white onions. And then we've got 2 whole cucumbers and some mixed peppers as well. Got a packet of Baby Bells, just as snacks for the kids. Ava absolutely loves Baby Bells at the moment as well. Then going into fruit, we've got a packet of 6 apples and a packet of 5 pears. I want to try Ava on pears. She's obsessed with apples at the moment, so I wanted to give her something a little bit different, but sort of the same kind of way of eating. And then lastly, for my chilled stuff, I've got a load more fruit. I've got 2 punnets of strawberries, going to be using quite a few of these in my frozen yogurt cheesecake as well. And then I've got 3 little packs of finger watermelon slices. And then I've got just a little mixed berry pot as well, which is half raspberries and half blueberries. I'm going to be using the raspberries for the cheesecake and then blueberries for snacks for the kids. So that's everything I needed from the chilled section. I'm going to pop all of this away in my fridge now, and then I'll be back with non-food items and food cupboard bits. Now for non-food items, I've got some Colgate White Teeth toothpaste, nice and cheap. And then I've also got some Little Angels size 6+ nappies, $4.99 for 46 nappies, absolutely love them. For our bakery section this week, I've got a loaf of soft white medium sliced bread, and then I also was meant to have 2 packs of the mini muffins, but they only sent the one. I had one missing, so I've got the double chocolate muffins, and Ava's already had one out of the packet, which is why it's open. Some packs of crisps for the kids this week. I've got some barbecue beef hula hoops, which the boys absolutely love, and then I've got some pom bears, which Ava absolutely loves. I've got lots of tinned items now, so I've got a cream of chicken soup tin that I'm going to be using for our Cheats broccoli pie. So basically mix the chicken soup in with broccoli, onions, some whole grain mustard, and then we pop the puff pastry on top, serve it with mashed potato. It's a Cheats way of doing a chicken pie, and it's absolutely delicious. Then got a 4-pack of tuna chunks in spring water, and that's going to be used for our tuna orzo dish. Then got some sweet corn to go alongside that as well. I've got some chili beans in chili sauce, and that's going to go with our enchilada pasta bake. And then I've got 2 ingredients to go in our jerk-inspired pineapple rice. Our pineapple slices, of course, we're going to be using the juice from this in that dish as well. And then I've got some black beans in water as well, which we're going to be using. And then the last few ingredients, guys, we've got some tagliatelle to go with our enchilada pasta bake. I've got some mayonnaise just because I needed a top up. And then I've got some enchilada sauce to go with our pasta bake as well. And then I've got some Dunn's River jerk seasoning to go with our jerk-inspired pineapple rice. So yeah, that's everything I got on my food shopping, guys. I've got loads of ingredients in my pantry that I'm going to be using. I've got some brown basmati rice that I'm going to be using for our jerk-inspired rice. And I've got some baking bits and pieces in my pantry as well to go with our frozen yogurt cheesecake. So I'm going to be using ground almonds and porridge oats. I've got some unsalted butter left over from our Rocky Roads from last week. So I'm going to be using all those kind of ingredients to make a gluten-free base so that my mum can enjoy that cheesecake as well. So yeah, it's going to be super, super tasty. And yeah, I'm using things I've got in my cupboard as well as the ingredients that I bought this week on my food shop. So yeah, guys, that's everything that I got. Let me know your thoughts down below. I came massively under budget, but I'm gonna need an extra budget for party food this week. Thank you so much for watching as always, guys. Thanks for all the love and support on my channel. It means the absolute world to me, and hopefully I'll be seeing you very, very soon for another video. Take care. Bye.